Have you ever noticed how often people struggle to articulate who they are at their best? Our team of psychologists have designed the At My Best Strengths cards to enable people to feel more comfortable with those kind of conversations. They provide some structure, they provide some clarity around what people do best and what their strengths are. They bring an appreciative focus to a range of situations and allow you to shine a light on what's working, on what's good, and do that in a way that's empowering for the users. So they're a fantastic resource for coaching, training, facilitation, teaching, a whole range of different situations where you want to have an uplifting impact on the people that you're working with. So just like the printed physical version of the strengths cards, there are 48 cards within this deck, and in each of those cards you'll see that there are single word strengths on one side, so no definitions, they're just simple prompts to help people tell their own story around who they are at their best or what they recognize in other people. And on the other side of the cards there are 48 photos that can be used as a stimulus for those conversations too, so what pictures can be used as a visual metaphor for when you're at your best. So you can use either side of the cards as a stimulus for conversation and reflection, and you can do that with individuals, with teams, or even with groups of strangers in a training kind of situation. There are a number of different activities that you can do. To give you some examples, you might want to, for example, pick a photograph that reminds you of a time that you've been at your best and get people to discuss that and pick out the strengths that they're hearing as those conversations are unfolding. You might want people to pick out a selection of different strengths that they identify in different parts of their lives. So maybe the strengths that they show at home and compare that with the strengths that they show in the work context. Or we might want to focus the attention on somebody else. So if we were picking out the strengths that we appreciate in Kim, which words or which pictures do we think tell the story of who she is at her best? And we can even do that as a group activity. So imagine that these cards here were being picked out by all of Kim's teammates. That can be really powerful and positive exercise for somebody to go through and to realize all the things that people appreciate about them. So there are a whole host of different ways that you can use these cards. When you buy access to them through deckhive.com, you'll get access to a range of activities, step-by-step instructions of things that you can do, but they're only just suggestions. Adapt those, and we hope you'll come up with your own activities that work for you and for the people that you work with. So unlike some other types of strengths tools that you may have come across before, the At My Best Strengths cards are not about measurement and assessment of strengths. They're very much around providing a simple prompt that empowers people and enables them to tell their story in their own way. So they can have an amazing impact. We get amazing feedback from people all around the world about the kind of conversations they've had as a result of using this tool. So we hope the same thing will be true when you use it yourself in the future.